It's a problem for many, the ever-rising cost of renting or buying a home or apartment. The latest numbers from North Carolina's Housing Coalition show a third of folks across the state are considered cost-burdened. That means they spend more than a third of their income on mortgage or rent. That's approximately 32,000 people. More than half rent their home, while more than 1 in 5 are homeowners. This isn't exactly a new problem. In fact, New Hanover County has been working to increase affordable and workforce housing now for close to a decade. Back in 2016, the city of Wilmington and New Hanover County formed a committee to research the issue, find solutions. In tonight's special report, Home for the Holidays, WECT's Kim Radcliffe has got the latest information and the progress for a success story about one woman struggling to find a place that she can call home.
They say there's no place like home, and no one may know that better than Nina Woods. We first introduced you to her last April when she was living in a hotel, frustrated and scared.
And I have an awesome job, work full-time, work myself silly, and I still can't afford rent.
Woods' situation went from bad to worse, nearly forcing her to live in her car. But by mid-May, after searching for 2 years, Woods finally found an affordable apartment.
And now this is my own, and I can celebrate Christmas here now.
This holiday season, she's decorating and celebrating finally being home for the holidays.
I think I'm more excited than I've been in years, just for the fact that I've had to live in a hotel and with friends and family.
But there are thousands more like Woods still looking. Housing projects are packed with waiting lists. Projects like the Starway Village, which will provide close to 200 low-income multifamily units in a community on Carolina Beach Road, and the Covenant Affordable Housing Development for Seniors in Castle Hayne. Meanwhile, lawmakers like Senator Michael Lee are working to bring much-needed funds to the Workforce Housing Loan Program. But even he admits this is a big financial drain on many families.
I think workforce housing and affordable housing are going to be a top priority for the foreseeable future. Because we are a fast-growing area, we are going to continue to have a lack of capacity, and that unfortunately is driving up prices.
The average cost of monthly rent is around $1,200. In order to afford that, you would have to make at least $24 an hour, or roughly $50,000 a year. Making matters worse, the salaries of many emergency workers and healthcare workers falls well short, with an average of $28,000 a year for healthcare workers and an average of just $47,000 for police officers. But salary is just part of the problem. Many families struggle just trying to find an affordable home or apartment.
It's not just how much folks make a lot of times, it's what is the availability, how many units are available and what the capacity is and the supply versus the demand.
Some help is on the way. 2 workforce housing developments are under construction right now. Estrella Landing off Gordon Road will offer 84 families rental units and will be ready by spring or summer next year. Construction's also underway at Haven Place on Castle Hayne Road. Over the next few years, it will offer new single-family homes for 35 families. All efforts to get as many folks home for the holidays, like Woods, who says the best gift this holiday season, the gift of being grateful.
I would just like to say, don't give up. Just never give up. There's always hope, and there's always options out there. You just have to keep going.
Important to remember, there's always hope. Now, one important thing to note with this story is the difference between affordable housing and workforce housing. Rent for affordable housing is based on median income, and a family pays no more than 30% of rent. Workforce housing describes a gap for those who are working and making too much to qualify for affordable housing subsidies, but do not make enough to afford a home. We've got more details on resource, workforce, affordable housing inside this story on our website right now as we speak.